Go.
Hi everyone, Dave Southern, sports reporter from the Idaho Statesman here. After Boise State's 35-13 loss to Ole Miss in the Chick-fil-A kickoff game here in Atlanta, I'm here with Idaho Statesman Boise State football beat writer Chad Kripe, and just want to get your thoughts on that game. Obviously, not the best way to start, and it's kind of become a trend where Boise State doesn't open up well in these games anymore.
Yeah, the Brian Harsin era started the way the old one ended. They missed opportunities in the red zone, not scoring points in a big game like this. And you look at this game, if they could have scored touchdowns on those first couple of drives inside the 5-yard line, totally different game. And that's been a recurring theme with Boise State here over the last year and a half or so. They just can't come through with these touchdowns that they need in big situations.
And obviously part of that was Grant Hedrick. I wrote a little bit about him for Friday's paper. He obviously, at times looked pretty solid. He had a really good completion percentage. That was partially due to dump-off passes, short passes to Shane Williams-Rhodes. But those interceptions obviously killed Boise State. You throw one in the end zone, then you throw one in your own territory. Ole Miss turned it around. Boise State was only down by 8 points at that time. Those really hurt. So you could tell that, Grant was certainly upset by it. It's going to nod him in a little bit, but everyone kind of had this positive attitude about it, saying that they had opportunities, which they did, but they lost by 22.
Yeah, it's funny. You look at this game and some of the things that went wrong, like Grant, or things I was shocked. I mean, his senior year, I thought he was going to come out and start off really strong. And then you look at things like the offense and defensive lines that everybody was worried about, and those two groups really played pretty well. And so, it was not really the way you expected this game to go. The defense really stepped up, and then in the fourth quarter, kind of faded. But just kind of a weird first game. Nothing kind of went the way you thought it was going to go.
Yeah, so the next week plus before Boise State plays Colorado State next Saturday at home, we're going to be addressing a lot of those things. There's a lot to kind of gnaw on in this next week. So we'll be back then after they play the Rams and for the home opener and the Mountain West opener.